Hi, I'm Jessica Jane Applegate and I'm a Paralympic swimmer. I swim in the S14 class, which is for people with learning disabilities, intellectual impairments. I have multiple learning disabilities and I am on the autism spectrum, and it can be hard sometimes with swimming. It's hard to try and explain how it affects me to people that don't have it, because obviously I've grown up my whole life with it, so I've not really known any different. But the easiest way to say to people is I'm terrible with numbers. I don't know my lefts and rights, my coordination isn't very good, my reaction times aren't very good. I've not known any different, but at the same time I find it frustrating. Sometimes I'll just have to stop in the middle of the set and just be like, I don't have a clue what we're doing. And my coach has now got it all printed out for me and written in easy terms, so it's like pinned to the block so I can look at it at any time. And then actually some of the people that I train with make it a lot easier. They explain it to me. Gold medals are obviously a big milestone to me. Gold medal in 2018, which was a new event, which was the 100 fly, and I managed to get a world record in that event. London 2012, it was the Paralympic gold, and it was in front of the home nation. It was once in a lifetime opportunity. I was a naive child and just didn't understand properly that it was the Paralympic Games and it was a big deal. It wasn't until like now that I realised how much of an achievement that was, and I can look back and just be like, wow, you did really well and you were young and you managed to deal with everything. I've always thought about always wanting to be the best of the best and always wanting to win, but at the same time when you have your couple of weeks off after the competition, you're like, all that hard work has paid off and it was really worth the getting up at 4 AM, the late nights, the tiredness constantly was completely worth it. Competing can be really stressful and it can also be really exciting all at the same time. Sometimes it's easy to get run away with the emotions of the excitement and the stress all at the same time, but you just got to concentrate on what you're there to do. Mum had a friend that knew a bit about Paralympic sport. It was her that said, you should get Jess classified, so eventually they did get me classified. I swam at a competition and Mum had a phone call to say, I've watched your daughter swim and I think she would be good on our regional programme. And then it kind of spiralled from there. The next thing I knew, I was qualified and I was going to London 2012. It's a bit of a mental roller coaster full of highs and lows. The highs being really high where you're having a really good session, and the lows like when you're not having a good session, you just don't know whether you're going to be able to do it or not, or peak performance. While you're at a competition, you get the stress and the worries of what if. If it's gone well, then you get the high of yes, I've done amazing, and then if you've not done as well as you wanted, you're like, did I do enough? What could I have done better? Obviously my mum is a massive support to me, like inside and outside the pool. She gave up her job just to help me with my career. Everything she does just inspires me, she's so lovely. Just the amount that she gave me, I just needed to give her something back, like, we done it, we did good. If you'd like to get the competitive edge, remember why you got into swimming and remember why you've done all of those hours of training. Make sure you're enjoying what you're doing, because if you're not enjoying it, it's not going to be worth it. And make sure that you're happy, and if someone tells you you can't do it, go and prove them wrong.